Good morning, everyone. Tony Barhoum, IFBB Pro, and we are here today at Strong and Shapely in East Rutherford, and we are training legs at 6 a.m. on a Monday morning. Come join me. Warm-up set. Okay, so what we're doing here is obviously seated hamstring curls. I love this machine. It's called the Ham Tracker. It's actually really cool. This is like my favorite seated hamstring machine that there is, and of course, this is the only gym that seems to have it. But yeah, so what I like to do on this exercise is really concentrate and hone in on that like contraction at the bottom. Squeeze the hell out of my hamstrings and glutes as hard as I can, and obviously bring it back up as slow as possible. Really lengthen and stretch the muscle, and then again all the way down at the bottom. Really honing in on the glutes and the hamstrings, because that's an area of emphasis that I want to work on with my physique. And I've said it before in other videos. So with like this machine, I love how guided it is, and it allows me to really again hone in on that specific contraction. You know, try to improve that muscle group for myself, or that area at least. 3, 4. Making each rep count. Oh man. Milking each one. Bulgarians. Fucking hell. One more. Kinda sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Kinda. That pad hurts my toesies.
Yeah, no, I get it.
No, but seriously, this pad hurts my toes so bad. I wish it was like a little bit more gentle. But it's leg day on a Monday at like 6 a.m. There's nothing gentle about that. So we're gonna do some leg press. The way we're gonna do this is we're gonna do myo rep match sets. My favorite phrase, myo rep. Now Tony, what is myo rep? Well, I've done them before, so if you watch my previous videos, which you fucking better go back and do, you'd see that I've done these before. So essentially, a myo rep set is you match the first set's rep range on all the other subsequent sets that you do. So let me give you an example. Set 1, let's say I get like 10 reps. Set 2, I have to get 10 reps, but I rest pause in between when I get tired to try to, you know, preserve some energy and recover. Take about 5 seconds, and then, you know, continue on with the set until I get to 10 total. So that could be like in the form of like, again, 10 on the first set. On the second set, maybe I get to 8, 5-second rest pause, 2 more. And then on the third set, maybe let's say I do 7, and then another 2, then another 1. So you try to set the tone with the first set, with the total amount of reps that you're gonna do, and then you continue to try to get that rep total on these subsequent sets. Probably made no sense what I just said, but that's the vocab term of the day, myo rep. So important concept about how I perform my leg press exercise is I really like focus on, again, you know, you see me, this is a common theme. Slow and eccentrics, really focusing on the stretch, squeezing as hard as I can at the top, right? Full range of motion, I preach that. But if you notice how low that I bring my knees down, I essentially feel like I'm stretching the quads apart, like I'm literally pulling them, right? As much as I certainly can. I literally bring it as low as possible. And when I do this, the term is, another 2 vocab terms, 1 video. It's called stretch mediated hypertrophy. So we're focusing on the stretch mediated hypertrophy. So we're allowing the stress to create that stimulus for the quad muscles to grow. And essentially, this is not an incredibly heavy load, but when you're doing 405, full range of motion, all the way down and pausing with it and stretching that slowly, that's a pretty heavy load, right? And that's the stimulus. It's the actual stretch mediated hypertrophy that's causing the stimulus to grow, rather than like forcing the load, like maybe double the weight, half the rep range. Like, yeah, maybe you'd probably grow equivalently or maybe even a little bit less. Like, you know, for me, in terms of preserving my joints over the long term, this is the way to do it. It sucks because on that first set I got 12, now I have to match 12.
You gotta do 12.
It kind of sucks. I did this to myself. All right. Now I'm gonna take a quick rest pause. I got 2 more reps to do. Now that's stretch mediated hypertrophy, baby. Come on in, family. Got a story to tell. No, it's not a story. I was just watching the Toronto Pro last night, and I got a couple buddies that were doing it. So Ashley Lakamowski in figure, she ended up taking 4th, which is phenomenal. Love her and her husband Mike. She's an amazing competitor, and she looked great, you know. And then one of my buddies did women's bodybuilding. Sheena took 2nd. I mean, I was rooting for her to win, but tough lineup, it really was. And then men's bodybuilding was really cool because Akeem Williams won, and he actually trains here at Strong and Shapely. And you have the pleasure of being able to see him on a somewhat daily basis training. The guy trains hard as hell, heavy as hell, and it's just the intensity's through the roof always. So to see a guy like him finally win a show this year after, you know, multiple amazing showings at the Arnold Classic, Arnold UK, it's well deserved. You know, he brought it all to conditioning, muscularity, shape, structure, etc. Like, the guy's just phenomenal, and it was really exciting to see a guy that trains at the same gym, the guy that I look up to immensely for a very long time, with a show of that caliber, and, you know, really looking forward to seeing him at the Olympia, you know. And it certainly inspired me and motivated me, you know, even though it's Monday morning, 6 o'clock, whatever, right, we're training legs. And, you know, it makes you come in here and, you know, seeing, you know, your friends out there succeeding, doing well. Hell, it makes me want to do the same, right? And in about 3 weeks, I'm going to be competing at the Indy Pro, and I'm using this as motivation, you know, watching a guy like him win, Ashley doing so well, Sheena doing so well. Like, this motivates me to want to get out there and crush it. And even in Washington, D.C., my buddy Stephen Cow in Men's Physique won a show too. You know, so being able to see all this, again, motivates me, drives me. It makes me train harder, and it makes me want to be there too, you know. I want a top 5 placing. I want to win. And so my goal with the Indy Pro is I'm going to certainly bring the best package that I can. I'm going to work my ass off till I get there. I've only been getting better, leaner, harder, grainier, whatever, right? And that was the feedback from the judges, that I needed to be drier, harder, right? And so that's the goal. That's what I want to bring on stage. And again, you know, the motivation from what I saw this weekend absolutely set me off, and, you know, that's what I want to be able to do. One more. One more. Whew. Oh, damn. I know I said I was done, but just 3 sets of calves, that's all, Mom. I know I'm tired from the leg press, but 2 more sets. Just calves. So one muscle I connect with like crazy is my calves. Like I literally feel like I just did like 100 reps of bicep curls and it's just like so pumped. Man, it sucks. It's good though, because I think a lot of people lack in the calf department, and that's like one area that I feel like I've always like worked on, and being able to connect with it's obviously the most important aspect, right? All right, guys, that was my Monday morning at 6 a.m. leg workout, a little under 3 weeks out from the Indy Pro. Super excited about this show. It's gonna be amazing. Obviously, I've been getting ready for it since the New York Pro. The goal is to really get a high placing, and I'm definitely busting my butt, and you guys can see that on the videos that I've been putting out recently. Again, thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate all the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video, all right? See ya.